Does it count if you lose your virginity to an android? Beautiful, brainy. I got just the thing for this show. All right, this is where we go over everything I'm going to be watching this upcoming season. Now, if you want to see my full thoughts, going over the entire chart, watching trailers, seeing how my mind works, it's over on Patreon. You can catch it. We did the full trailer breakdown, all that fun jazz yesterday. But this is kind of the edited version. The things I think I'm going to be watching, things change. People will tell me, how did you not talk about this? Things will start up and will be better. So we don't really know for sure. This is the guesstimate list. So, all right, obviously we're doing free rem. Self-fucking explanatory, right? Fantastic stuff. The trailer looks great. Oh, it's only 10 episodes. Who cares? The arc only needs it, apparently. Hell's Paradise. This one... I'll absolutely watch it on Patreon. Ever since YouTube's done what it's done, views don't get counted as much anymore. Like, if people have an ad blocker on, views don't get counted. So it's like, it's always hard to figure out, like, if videos are actually successful anymore because there's so many things at play. They change the algorithm. They change everything. It struggled on my channel before all that bullshit. It's not gonna do well on the channel. I'm welcome to be proven wrong. I'm so excited. I worry greatly. Prove me wrong. Okay? Prove me wrong. Jujutsu Kaisen. I didn't realize this. I didn't realize they're doing a split core or parts, but either way, I mean, if you watch the trailer for it like I did, this is one of the few trailers like I had to watch the full thing. I try not to watch full trailers of everything. I try to just, get a little bit because I don't want to be too spoiled, but that trailer was cinema, bro. Holy hell. Fantastic. I don't know how the split core thing's going to work, but yeah. Great. Oshinoko. Question of the week. Are we at the point where people hate Oshinoko like they did in the manga? I don't know. But I feel like we only have like 1 or 2 seasons left before we adapt the full thing, right? I'm so excited for it. And if anything, recent shows from Attack on Titan to My Hero Academia have proven that manga readers cannot be trusted with their hatred. So, Fire Force, another show that pains me, man. The end of part 1 of season 3 was so crazy. No one watched videos. So we'll be doing it over on Patreon, maybe do a first impressions, maybe last impressions. But if I do a video and it doesn't do great on the first episode, it means the rest of the episodes are going to crash. Simple as that. Tune into the Midnight Heart. This is an interesting one. It's a harem, but I'm really excited about this one, mainly because it looks interesting. Like, I was expecting a very different style MC reading this, where it's like, hey, I really like this girl over the radio, and now I'm in school trying to find her. But he seems great. He seems awesome, and the girls all seem fun and cute, so I think this will be a pretty good one. Sentence to Be Hero. If you are worried about shows with action crashing out production-wise, this one has completed its entire production. It's a completely animated show already. Watch the preview for this. This is easily one of my most anticipated shows of the season. 100%. There was a cute girl in the hero's party, so I tried confessing to her. No one's gonna give a shit about this show after like the first couple of episodes. But holy hell, man, the fact that bro gets isekai'd, supposed to fight, and he's like, ooh, he gooned more than me in the intro, bro. Like, it just sounds so stupid. I gotta try it. Jack of all trades, party of none. I feel like this is going to be like my banished court magician, water magician show this season. Not the greatest thing, but also quite fun of the season. And honestly, it's a decent synopsis, decent trailer. I don't think we can go wrong. Fate Strange Fake. Your eyes do not deceive you. This is in one episode. Remember how once a year we'd come up here on, I think it was the past 2 years, December 31st, we would have one episode of Fate Strange Fake. And then they would disappear for a fucking year. But unlike your dad, he came back with the groceries. And fuck, man, the trailer looks great. Easily my most anticipated show of like returning shows, and I'm gonna consider it returning given it's been 3 fucking years at this point. Noble Reincarnation, born blessed will obtain ultimate power. There's like 3 fucking isekai shows of the season where they're like 6 to 8 years old and they're redoing, like Mushoku Tensei really kickstarted getting these shows adapted, huh? Doesn't look the worst, doesn't look the best, but if anything, these types of shows are proven that you got to give them a shot because you never quite know. Okay, people bitch about long-ass names. The reason I want to watch this isn't even because of the trailer, it's the name. Hell Mode, the hardcore gamer dominates in another world with garbage balancing. That's a fucking hilarious title. The preview's not bad, and the synopsis, basically, dude loves his video games. It's like, okay, it's kind of like a Shangri-La Frontier, but rather than chasing after garbage games, you know, he chases after the best. Gets into this one, picks the summoner class, gets summoned in. I'm game. I'm absolutely game. Vigilantes. Come on. Do you think I was going to watch it? I watched like 10 seconds of the trailer. Pop Step's doing something. I gotta bring this up. Hold up. I don't know what the hell she's doing here, bro. But if you're not watching Vigilantes thinking it's not as good as the main show, fuck, man, you gotta get on that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Easygoing Territory Defense by Optimistic Lord. Okay, see, this is a bad name. Personally, not super hyped about this. But Reincarnation Isekai, you know, I gotta try it. I'm not a huge fan of the art style, but you never know with these shows. Probably one of my least anticipated, but it could turn out great. Trigun pains me. Patreon exclusive. Maybe one episode on YouTube. Fantastic. Show barely survived before YouTube fucked up algorithms. You think it's going to survive now? Probably not. Watch it actually survive. Holy hell, would that be crazy. This one was pretty low on the rankings of popularity on LiveChart, and I also saw the same thing on my anime list. Kuon the Sorcerer Can See. This one uses water magic to try to get new eyes, and just, it's a very beautiful and touching looking show, I gotta be real. It seems a little different, and I think this one you should keep your eyes on. No pun intended for the blind man. Looks good. Okay, Buried. This thing was absolutely buried. The Holy Grail of Eris. Watch the trailer, for the love of God. This is one of the more interesting synopsis. Viscount's daughter, blah, 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 makes deal with a ghost after getting... It's kind of like it very much has like a villainess kind of style trait to it, but holy hell, I'm surprised by how low this was rated. There's just no consistency among the anime community. I really thought this one would have been a little higher up, but it sounds great. This is abysmal. 'Tis Time for Torture Princess getting a season 2, bottom of the list. What are we doing here? The girl was gooning out and had to give up information in the trailer because of some bread and honey, bro. If you tell me that ain't peak. Same thing with Medalist. Medalist season 2 is coming out. We finished both 'Tis Time for Torture Princess and Medalist recently on Patreon if you want to see those reactions to all the episodes. Maybe get a video up on Medalist. Not sure. Before this comes out. It's just I've been so busy and copyright's been a bitch on trying to get some of those videos up. Just absolutely great stuff. Okay. This was at the bottom too. It looks Dark Gathering light, but you have One Punch Man mixed with Dark Gathering. Should I even have to say more? Look at that poster. Why is the coolest shit not getting stuff? I don't know, man. I really don't. I think this looks like a fantastic season. It does. But I think last season was fantastic. I think it was in the top 2 seasons of last year, and that's an unpopular opinion. But the only reason people are hyped this season is because you have all the big names returning. You got the Jujutsu Kaisen, you got the Oshinoko, you got the Hell's Paradise, the Free Rents, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not saying you shouldn't be excited for those, but if you actually go out of your way, which is why I tried to also talk about, even in this video, all the different stuff that looks interesting, you'll find there's so much anime out there that is worth your time that isn't just the big dogs. But, you know, you gotta follow where the views are, where people talk about, so it is what it is. Luckily, I like the popular stuff too, but it does pain me when stuff like a 2 Year Eternity or a Trigun or, you know, so many different shows I can't talk about on YouTube, and then I'm limited to a smaller, and I love my Patreon audience, but it's a smaller audience, right? I don't get as much discussion, so it is what it is. But you can let me know, what do you want videos on? Please let me know. Don't say do what you want. That's how I make my money. Tell me what the fuck you guys want to see, and I will do my best to try it. And as we did this past season, I trimmed the fat a lot more aggressively. Meaning, when things didn't do well, I locked them to Patreon. And sometimes I made a video here or there. That's what we're going to do going forward. If things slip off, it's cut and we'll fill the time, or just give me 20 minutes extra of sleeping a night, because God knows I need it. But let me know what you want down below and most excited for. Drop a like, share, support, subscribe if you're new around here. And Patreon, if you do want to see me go down the entire list, watching previews and the like, among all my live reactions, because a lot of stuff you won't see on YouTube, or you might see it briefly on YouTube. Anything I'm watching is over on Patreon. I say it every video, but people are still like, did you watch this? You don't need a membership to see if I've posted about stuff on Patreon. But if you do want to watch it, Patreon over there. So, yeah, love you all. Gonna be a busy season.